So before I continue to earn media and paid media, I was already discussing the tools, the communication tools and best practice. So when you use, these softwares, it actually does have a great effect on the companies. This way, you can encourage the company related use of the social media. And you know that when it comes to social media, sharing the industry news, trends, and insights helps in giving people information, but they also make up something for that void because your team is not just part of a company, right? They're part of the industry. So all the team members are able to, understand and get updated accordingly. This way, you can encourage them to share the news, market trends, opinion pieces, and you will see accordingly. As using internal communications to recognize and praise success sometimes, even social media can be used for that. McDonald's actually has that, like McDonald's and so many other companies. They praise their staff. They have Employee of the Month. They have these surveys, and it has research has proved that psychologically, when employees who are valued, the higher levels of engagement, satisfaction, and motivation, it definitely has something worth um, impact on them. And the impact on them only makes it better because they are happy. They have this different positive vibration that they kind of invest their time more in achieving the goals of the company. And this is what organizations need to understand and to see that how all of this is actually going to benefit the employees and the company itself. Now, take the situation right now during COVID. If um, the upper management or the management doesn't know how to communicate with the staff, doesn't understand about the staff, and is only looking at the profit and seeing what are their gains only, how are they able to achieve anything alone? So everything is a teamwork. Moving everything to online using different softwares is definitely something worth investing, but also investing on people. It can be as simple as announcing like departmental success and through the chat software, internal newsletter, and also thanking the employees of all their time and contribution, and during these times, and how it teaches you that it's not only about the business, but how the business is also part of the life journey, and how these best practices benefit not just the employee morale, but also the company's philosophy, productivity, and growth. So, creating a customer centric team with personas. So, basically, customer management, understanding all of this, how to help the members focus on customers, bring customers to life because they are part of the growth, they are part of the communication. So, this suggests that internal communications need to be aligned with employees, with customers. You create profiles of typical customers complete with photos, demographics, likes and dislikes, and see how this can actually help. And promoting employee softwares, employee resources, and training. In this way, you can see that when it comes to employees wanting to know their company is as invested in their personal and professional development as they are, they communicate better. They don't want to miss out the fantastic opportunities, and the internal communication consistently relay benefits and resources. This way, sometimes organizations, what they like to do is they provide basic health insurance. Sometimes they even have company sponsored seminars, offsite training opportunities, career building workshops. So with this and using the combination of email, chat, digital signage, internal blogs, This can actually encourage employees to invest, and they feel like they're not just doing work that is monotonous, but it can actually benefit them in the long run. So these are good. And when it comes to understanding the difference between paid and earned media, it is good to see that what is it? What is the meaning of paid media? How do we understand this? So earned media includes any media for which you do not pay, right? Because these are news articles, editorials, um, like copy eds, or I mean op-eds, or broadcast talk show interviews. Your work is so good that it is free to obtain that. And because you have well-trained spokespeople, it kind of makes it, with according to survey and lots of other mediums, you will have supporters, you will have this education reform, and a way to understand that. Now with paid media, it is something that you need to pay. So you do have your online advertisements, you do have the bots, you have to create a website in such a way that ads needs to be advertised, and you include a print and broadcast ad. So you have even audio news releases. Lots of people also like to create like an audio advert where clients, customers, or part of campaigns, they can actually hear the voice. This way they will know that what they are signing up for, what they're going to get into. So, knowing that with the rising importance of social media, right, and online PR, marketers are rapidly adapting their methods of budgeting, reporting, and investing in paid, owned, and earned media to reach and engage their customers. So, investment in media is frequently grouped in various packages because it is always there to give opportunities to influence customers. None of these media types are new. They have always been there, and they're prominent, and they've been there for a while. However, um, earned media and paid media is dominated in the past. It's positive to have questions that the returns of social media and set the investment in the right level. I mean, everyone has a budget. Everyone needs to know how they need to plan, create a winning marketing strategy. You do have many online programs that gives you that kind of strategy and test as well. So in some sectors there is a tendency to focus on high cost paid media, and sometimes you have also lower cost earned and owned media. But it's important to use a balanced approach to see what is best for your company and for the educational setting, and what kind of activities and campaign objectives that you need to use that fulfills the goals of what you're looking for, especially the particular media channel depending on the objectives. So create select media investments, discover what kind of tools are effective for what you are looking for. Now, when it comes to pay, there is paid, there's earned, and there's own media. So paid media, like as mentioned, they are paid, they're bought, right? And there's investment because you are paying for visitors to reach, through search, display, and network and affiliate marketing. However, in offline traditional media like print and TV advertising or direct mail, this can also help because people can still you can still reach out to quite a lot of people, and that's why this is like all paid. Earned media is traditionally because it's like it's a name given to the public, and you're creating publicity generated through PR and targeting influencers to increase awareness about a brand. And this is quite popular nowadays because you have a lot of influencers, you have a lot of people. Companies actually don't mind giving free products to their influencers because instead of giving it giving so much of money to large companies to advertise. They rather give it to give gift hampers and tryouts to the influencers, and they still think that that's an investment because they are the ones who are going to make sure to increase awareness about the brand, and also their friends and families. So sometimes this can be quite contagious, or this can be quite influential because more and more people are being stimulated. So the earned media includes word of mouth, and this can be stimulated through viral and social media marketing, including conversation in social networks, blogs, and other communities. And you will see that a lot of people, they are investing in personal gadgets so that they can create their own vlogs. They can create information. They like to write, they like to share, they like to personalize information so that they get in touch with communities. It's also useful to think that earned media, right? Although in the past, like how the publishers, you have bloggers today and other influencers, and customer advocates, how that has changed over the time. Think of earned media as different forms of conversation. So you have online and offline conversation. You have these people who are going out there to make sure that they have clear communication between the internal and external, and how they have internal communication, then external communication, and they make sure that the flow is going. Okay. And with own media, you see that there is media owned by a brand. So this is quite a lot. You will see that the company has websites, blogs, mobile applications, social presence, or like, so you have Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, you have Instagram, right? And you people like to advertise a lot of things also on TikTok. So offline owned media may include like brochures or retail stores. And it is useful to think that companies' own presence of media in this kind of sense has alternative investment and other media, so they can create opportunities to promote the products, because this way they can focus on organizations, and they can use multi-channel publishers or programs. In the past, you didn't have all these options, so it's like multitasking, right? Because they did not have that many options, it became difficult for them to create that competition for the SME market. And that way, when you see the committees, and when you're seeing the earned page media, you're understanding how things are going to be.